EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions taking on the NFC champions, the Detroit Lions. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rearview mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that part. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach for Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
1st down, here's the run to Montgomery. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry now for Isaiah Spiller. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
First carry now for Joshua Kelly, the former Bruin. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Spiller. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. On the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs. And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up. Escapes the defender. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown. And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal. They'll try the right side this time. Here with Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Stroud. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Extra point try now for Dicker. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
Let's go now.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Stroud and company going for it. Goes to the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. Throwing now is Stroud. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
In motion, the tight end. Stroud on 3rd down now. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Derwin James with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the football back at their own. 17. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Stroud looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's right. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now Stroud. Flushed out right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Brian Branch with it. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chargers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the route is on here in this first half. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. That's taken in by Palmer. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Okay, break.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
19 Lions, Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 65 Jack, 65 Jack.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Throw caught by Raymond. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Dragon 60.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Mustang 19.
Here's Stroud. Well, it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
60 Eagles.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Now they send a man in motion right.
Bronco 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 79 Bronco.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Let's think here. You're still just in the second quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show me I have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know, nice drive. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then, but for now, we'll take the 3.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones from 4 yards out. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey.
On first down, here's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
In motion goes Raymond. Second and 10, here's Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Panther 11, Panther 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Rig alert, rig alert. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go, Rig, go.
4th down, here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Ready?
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Stroud. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
Shot 60, shot 60.
Stroud sets up the play action. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. The Charger drive about to get going. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 23-yard line. 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This is and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Now a toss right side. It's Gordon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
That's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. Go.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. That one let go deep for Laporta. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. Over the middle, complete. It's Montgomery. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action. Stroud now. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it second down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Throwing now is Stroud. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Joey Bosa from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Mikey 18. 79 Broncos.
Stroud looking to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Montgomery is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when it goes to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they have been the better of the 2 sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 76 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8.
Go. Hey, Ray.
Now it's Herbert. To Gordon, out left. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alex Anzalone coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's J.K. Scott now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. This is taken at the 15. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 47 yards. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now Herbert off the bootleg. That's out to the flat for Gordon. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Herbert now. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Chargers are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. That will throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down. Stroud out of the gun here. Open man, it's Palmer. 7 yards there and a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Still going inside the 20. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll run with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him now, a big part of why they lead in this Super Bowl. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aleem McNeil in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. Riggs. Warriors 70.
Now Stroud. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Brian Branch with it. Off to the races. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They're going to pass here with Herbert. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. It'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Herbert on first down now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Now a second and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Here's Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.